Hello everyone, welcome. I am Umbras, and today we are back in Enthusia Professional Racing, where we get to drive the wonderful CL7 Accord Euro R. This beautiful K-Series powered beast is an absolute treat, so I am super excited to get to drive it. Beautiful front-wheel drive power, very nice. Alright, let's see where we can drive it. Let's see where we can really showcase this vehicle. Oh, we got a front-wheel drive limited race at Tacuba. Welcome forward, Shelby GT. I hope you're well today. Yes, we get to drive some of the good stuff. Oh wow, we're up against another Accord Euro R as well, the CL1. Little bit lighter. This one uses the H series VTEC motor, whereas this uses the K series motor. Both about similar in displacement, similar in power, but because the CL1's a little bit lighter, it's gonna be a little bit quicker. We also got the Alpha 156. Ooh. This is gonna be a tough race. This is gonna be a good race. This is why I love front-wheel drive cars, because you really get a lot of them that are real close in terms of performance. So we get to really try this out. Whole bunch of sporty sedans. Sporty sedans and little hatchbacks. Let's see just how loud this is. It should be the volume should be good. Yeah, it's only coming through my headphones loud. Let me dial the volume back just a click. There we go. Alright, now a lot of these cars will be at a higher stage of tune than we're at. And being this close together in terms of performance, it basically means we really need to kind of know exactly when to push, when to defend. Yeah, we got the Mini in front is still in the lead. The nimble BMW tuned British hatchback. And I got a couple of Italian sports compact cars behind us as well. Gonna make for a very tricky race. Gotta minimize understeer as we go through the sweeper. Alright, we got a better line through the corner than the Mini. Right up there, nose under its tail. Putting on the pressure. Alright, we got this. Nice and easy. Oh. I think we gotta get a good run through here. Think we could dive them going into the hairpin and taking a defensive line. There we go. Park it on the apex. Make them take the wider line out there. We're still gonna give them a little bit of space. Oh, they got that acceleration though. Side by side going into the sweeper. Just door banging like proper touring cars. That's how you know the racing is good. Look at that. First through fifth, just nose to tail coming through the turn. Yeah, definitely a second gear corner. Everyone just not giving an inch. Alright, gentle. Nice and gentle through there, we're good. Let's see how long we can hold off the Mini. We're fast through the sector 2. But Sector 3 is usually where the opponents are just a little bit quicker. They're just able to get a much better run. Much better run than us out of the hairpin. Alright. Oh my gosh, this thing sounds beautiful as well. The K series Honda engines are absolutely amazing. I love the sound of them. There we go, 110. Got some really good battles going on here. We're pulling out a little bit of a gap over the rest of the field, with only the Mini really being able to challenge us right now. The wonderful little Mini. And that's one thing I would love to see. I would love to see BMW field a Mini in the TCR races like IMSA and all of that. When Honda 0X has the VTEC engine. Oh yeah, the Devil's Soul as well. I almost bought one of those in college. On one hand, I'm kind of sad I didn't. On the other hand, I wouldn't have been able to properly keep it up in good shape because the Pittsburgh winners would have absolutely eaten that car alive, and I had no place to store it. It was a garage kept beauty. So hopefully it's it's living a good life. I gotta watch dipping tires into the dirt. We wanna really get some more upgrades to the vehicle. Really get to hear the sound of this thing once you get some upgrades to the engine. Right now we only have a single stage of weight reduction. But thankfully we'll be alright here. We'll be alright here. Oh, a little bit of an off-track excursion. We gotta be careful though, because going off track, what doesn't affect our Enthusia points that much? It massively affects how much we can upgrade the car. So I really want to avoid any course cuts, any off tracks. Plus also it slows us down a little bit. There we go, come on. Yum. Alright, a little bit slower that lap. We gotta go faster for the final lap. And that is not the way to do it. Way too deep on the brakes there. Good thing we managed to get it stopped. Oh, speaking of being way too deep on the brakes, have you guys seen today for the Italian Grand Prix at Monza? The safety car crashed at Parabolica. From what I gather, it looks like a failure in the braking system, and they had to intentionally crash it to get it to stop. Because you saw a little bit of smoke coming from the wheels as it's going in a straight line, and you see the driver press on the brakes, and the car's not really slowing down. It keeps going forwards. So it's like almost kind of Scandinavian flick it to hit sideways, as opposed to head on, shave off a bit of speed. Which was smart thinking on the driver's part. But holy moly, yeah, it's, I'm not sure what happened there. 10, 11, yeah, a little bit slower. Dear God, yeah! The safety car turned into a danger car. You know what's bad with my dad, who mainly follows a lot more of like the American racing, you know, NASCAR and all that stuff. He had messaged me asking if I had seen it because it showed up on the news feed of his Facebook. Which is kind of silly. But yeah, everyone seems to be alright. Everyone seems to be good. Which is really good to know. But yes, the Accord are same chassis that the Acura TSX was in the States. It was manufactured from 2002 to 2008, and it's such a honestly, I really like it. I wish we get the Honda version. The Acura TSX doesn't look quite as good, I think. My apologies. There we go. Alright, let's see what else we can do. A Japanese car limited race at Autumn Hill. We're up against some pretty tough competition. It's got the Toyota Aristo, some Silvias, an RX-8, a Fairlady Z. We're the only front-wheel drive car of this lineup, but I think we'll do all right. I think we'll do all right. Yeah, very quick laps here. In the beautiful championship white Honda Accord as well. Shame it doesn't come with the red badges that the other Type R's come with. But it is still an absolutely beautiful car. Very well poised, very well balanced through the corners. Does not feel quite like a front-wheel drive car. Like, it's got some really good. It's got some really good balance to it. It feels really good to drive. That being said, I'm a bit of a weird one. I absolutely love driving my front-wheel drive cars. So yeah, it makes sense that I kind of find ways to enjoy driving a front-wheel drive sports sedan. Oh, and it just looks so good. You know what's crazy is this, despite its performance, I don't think it's counted as a sporty car in-game. I think it's counted as a medium sedan. I'm pretty sure it's counted as a medium sedan. Which is absolutely crazy to think, because this has performance of a decent amount of the sports cars in this game. But it's just, you know, because it's a sedan, it's just kind of a sedan. But it's one of the fastest sedans you can get in the game. Very fast four-door. Come on. Just gotta listen to that 2-liter. Just gotta listen to that 2-liter K-Series engine absolutely sing. Crazy high RPM redline, naturally aspirated. About 210, 220 horsepower, somewhere around that range. Absolutely amazing vehicle. The TSX wasn't that bad either. It was basically an unofficial Type R we got in the States, but a little bit more luxury focused, so a lot more expensive. It still competed in a lot of motorsports racing, a lot of the Grand Am stuff around that time, the, you know, Pirelli Challenge and everything. And it did surprisingly well for the Pirelli Challenge and all of that. Beautiful little Accord, or TSX in the States. Just out of curiosity, for those of you in the Latin American areas, this generation of Accord, did you get it as an Accord, or did you get it as the Acura? Was it the Accord, Or is it the TSX? It's weird, in the States we got a different Accord instead. Granted, that Accord was quite nice as well. It was a solid vehicle. A buddy of mine in college used to have one. Now he's got one of the larger Honda Pilots, I think. The CUVs. As for him though it makes sense because he's a tall boy. He's like, you know, 6'4", 6'5", really tall. So driving a regular car is a little bit difficult. A little bit of an off track. But we're keeping things nice and kosher. We're doing surprisingly well also. Like, this thing is just gripping through the corners. Plenty of mechanical grip. Lots of power, lots of maneuverability. Like, we're running really quick lap times for a car with only 200 horsepower. Or 220 horsepower. You know, sub 50-second lap times at Autumn Hill is nothing to sniff at. Like, this is really good. And I got just the tiniest bit of dirt. Just the tiniest bit of dirt on the tire. Alright, through the tunnel again. It's always fun going full speed, full tilt through the tunnel. You shoot the car just a little bit sideways, you're able to pull out of it with the throttle. And you're just absolutely ripping. You hear the exhaust kind of echo just a little bit. More so when you're driving a more aggressive vehicle or a more aggressively tuned vehicle. And it's just, oh, it just hits. It just hits right. Oh, this is gonna be a 50-second. Yeah, it's a 50-second lap time. It's a little bit slower. But oh man, that was a good race. That felt really good to drive. Boom! Now we get some engine performance upgrades. Fun fact as well, the Accord, this generation of Accord, actually competed as well in motorsports around the world. It competed in the World Touring Car Championship. And it was a solid contender against some of the smaller, shorter wheelbase hot hatches and everything. It did a solid job. It did a solid job. But yeah, then you had the TSX in the States. And that competed in Grand Am racing as well as the SCCA GTS class. So it did all right there. I mean, you know, it did win the Manufacturers Championship in 2005. So, you know, you had some decent success with the vehicle. Ooh, Type R DC2, EK9 Type R. So we have two different Type Rs that we're gonna be battling with. Oh, I'm excited. We get to really showcase our performance here. We get to really showcase their performance. So I'm gonna... Let's do our best. We gotta watch out for some of the chaos in the first couple corners, because the AI likes to get a little bit RG turn 1 at the Nordschleife. It's like they know overtaking is difficult, so they just absolutely send it the first chance they get. And you see they all just run wide. But it gives us a little bit of space to go up the inside. Alright, there we go. Got a Mazda 6 in front. Mazda intends to the rest of the world. This is gonna be easy. Oh, you can hear the upgraded engine as well. The upgraded K20 engine. Ooh, okay. Little bit squirrely. Little bit sideways. There we go, another gear. Alright, come on. Little graze of the brakes. Don't want to try to overtake here. Brake just at the end of the, oh gosh, okay, brake a little bit before the end of the rumble strip on the inside. Alright, now down through Foxhole. Yes, you're really good to see this thing pick up some speed. Alright, brake just before the... Oh, okay. Yep, brakes are still rough on us. Brakes are still rough on us. Gotta brake way earlier than I think I need to. Nice and gentle. Nearly sent it into the wall there. We're good. We are solid. Nice and smooth. Come on. Yes! Alright, brake a little bit early here. Because we got a sharp right and then a sharper left. Really carry us through the corner there. No issues. Keep it going. Alright. Another section. Brake just before the runoff road. Down in the third. There we go, brake at the green sign. Only a single gear though. This thing, that section right there, you think it's tighter than it actually is. It's Nürburgring Trekler. Yes, this is the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Welcome. How do you pronounce that? Is it Gilspie? Gauspie? Oh, Gauspie art. Yes. And we are in the beautiful Honda Accord Euro R, sold as accurate TSX in the States. Need a sneeze? Whew. There we go. Sorry, had to sneeze right there. Don't want to sneeze into the mic. I don't want to hurt your ears. I don't want to hurt your ears. And yeah, we're back in Enthusia Professional Racing. Got a lot of fast cars today. Right, I see, I apologize. I see how it's spelled, but how do you pronounce it? Like, is it hard G or a soft G? Like, for example, there's a Formula One racer, Giles Villeneuve, who is Canadian, and it's a soft G. But I've also seen people have a hard G, like it could be like Gillespie. So I apologize. Like I barely speak English. Names are very difficult for me to pronounce. What if you call him Art? Yeah, we can call him Art if he wants. There we go. But yes, this thing is an absolute beaut. Okay, so Gil SB. Got it. Gil SB. Thank you. Gil SB. Gotta make sure I have that down in my notes on that pronunciation. Oh my word, this thing is an absolute beaut though. It drives like a dream. It does such a good job. It's got so much grip. It's got decent power. It's got great brakes. And it just, you abuse it and it just begs for more going around the corners. There we go. Use a little bit of the bank cornering there. Alright, final turn before the main back straight. Huge back straight. This will be where we get to really see the vehicle's top speed. Nice Honda. Oh, it's a beautiful Honda. Like the Honda Type R's are absolutely amazing vehicles. It's a shame they never made a CRX Type R though. I would have loved to see a CRX, either the Del Sol or the older CRX as a Type R. Like, oh my word, that would have been so cool. Especially because they already have most of the running gear of the Civic anyway. So it wouldn't be too difficult to Type R them, I think. Oh my gosh, over 150 miles an hour. Alright, graze on the brakes. It's annoying that that counts as an off track. Like it's barely a wheel off and the game's like, nope. That's an off track. Thankfully it's fairly forgiving with off tracks in regards to how much it hurts you. But yeah. Oh, we beat two other Type Rs as well. We are the superior Type R. Beating the Teggy, beating the Civic. Yes. Oh yes, weight savings and some grippy boys. The good stuff. Alright, let's see what other races we can enter. Ooh, the Sprinters Cup. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna be able to fight against a Ford. We're not gonna be able to fight against a Ford GT. That is, no bueno. A Camaro, though. Yeah. Camaro versus Accord on the Toge. An absolute... You'd expect it to be like another Japanese car or whatever, or like another sports sedan. Nope, a Camaro. It's got that V8 power though, that Camaro. But yeah, it doesn't corner well. It does not corner well. Remember, that Camaro still had live axle rear suspension. It did not have independent rear suspension. That wasn't until the 5th generation Camaro. Prior to that, it was all, yes, even in the 2000s, solid axle rear suspension. It took American pony cars a while to adopt independent rear suspension all around. But they're still beautiful cars. You can't help but love them. You can't help but love them. They're just absolute beauts. There we go, around the tight twisties. No issues here. Oh, hearing the reverberation of the exhaust notes in the tunnel. Yes, I love that. Alright, come on. Easy. Easy through the twisties. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. Only a couple more hairpins to go. Gosh, I love Toge racing as well. So why after we beat, at least complete what we want to for my summer car, or Need for Speed Underground Rivals, next game is gonna be some more Tokyo Extreme Racer. Probably Tokyo Extreme Racer 0, just to really get that all knocked out. There we go. Yes. Across the line. No issues there. Tokyo Extreme Racer 0. Yes! I'm excited. I'm excited for the new Tokyo Extreme Racer that's coming out as well. I am hoping it's good. We need it to be good. We need it to be good. We need good Tokyo. We need more racing games. Plus also, if Tokyo Extreme Racer of all the series can come back, Midnight Club? Rockstar, come on! You know you're missing out. You know you're missing out on that arcade racing action. Come on! I know you can do it. Because it's funny though. It takes the Shuraka Revival project and Night Runners, both homages to Tokyo Extreme Racer, for Genki to finally be like, you know what, I think people really want a Tokyo Extreme Racer game. You mean people don't want random gacha games and instead want actual racing games? Well, damn, alright, I guess you twisted our arm. Yes, but I am hyped for that. And natively on PC too. Let's go! Let's go! I'm excited. Oh. Nut. Absolute nut, this car. There we go, drag race out of the line. Got an Aston Martin coming up our Aston very rapidly. Oh, but this thing sounds so good. Yes. Oh, it's got power for days heading up the hill. Plenty of grip. This thing is definitely an underrated car. Oh, nut, that sound. The sound as it's going through the tunnel. Yes, please. Give me more. Please, sir, may I have some more? Come on. There we go, there we go. Give us some speed. Alright, brake just after the intersection here, down in a third gear. Take off a little bit of curb on both sides of the chicane. Holy cow, we are keeping the Aston Martin at bay. Honda power for the win. Alright, now accelerating on the uphill section. This is where the Aston has the biggest advantage with it having the massive V12 motor. Whereas we only have a 2.2 liter inline 4. Sorry, 2.0 liter inline 4. I keep forgetting this is a K20, not a K22 in here. And you can see during that time period, it gained a whole lot of time. It's back in our rear view, just barely. But we can pull ahead on the twisty bits. The Aston Martin driver struggling just a little bit. Alright. We got this. We got this. Absolutely smooth through the twisties. No issues here. Okay, fourth gear. Fourth gear's a little bit sketchy. You just barely go off track there, going through the chicane. But it's still very quick. Oh, no bueno, no tappy the wall. We wanna try to get some clean laps in, some non-penalized laps. That we get all the good upgrades with the vehicle. But yeah, it's basically just us versus the Aston Martin. Everything else, nowhere close. Can you imagine you go to a race and you see a Honda Accord? A Honda Accord versus an Aston Martin, like holy moly. And the Accord ends up winning. Tokyo Extreme Racer has music that goes really hard. Yeah, and because it's non-licensed as well, I get to actually play the regular music, which I'm hyped about. I am very hyped for. There we go. There we go. Give me some more. Give me some more speed. Alright, 2 to go. Yeah, okay, we definitely need a brake for that corner. We definitely need a brake for that corner. Not one you could just lift the throttle and try to wing it around. The car would just go on you. That would have been a very totaled Honda, so let's not do that. That would have been a very totaled Honda. But oh my gosh, yeah, I love the Tokyo Extreme Racer music. It's always so good, especially Zero. Like, Clever Drive is a really good one. I like that. Red Zone is solid as well. Be Alert. But the vocal version of Let Me Go is the peak. Is the peak of the Tokyo Extreme Racer music. Just so good. The other Tokyo Extreme Racer games have some solid music as well. Like Tokyo Extreme Racer 3, the Nagoya music. You know, the kind of more techno drum and bass style music. Oh, that is so good, especially Electro Bomb. That is one of my favorite soundtracks. And then Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 2, you had the Kingdom 12, the Slashers, and the 13 Devils music. The downside is it doesn't last long, you don't get to battle them that often. But when it does go on, like, oh, it just hits right. Gosh. Alright, I need to slow down much more than that. I need to slow down a lot more than that. Still though, this thing is an absolute powerhouse. Being able to pull away from the Aston Martin. I'm surprised. I was expecting the Aston Martin to be a little bit closer. Give us a little bit more of a fight. But no, they're kind of steadily falling behind. About a little over a second a lap. There we go. Oh, this thing is so good. The speed, the acceleration, the power. This is a vehicle for when you want to take your whole family to a track day event. Get everyone buckled in, the kids, the wife, just everyone buckled in, going full send around a racetrack. Yeah. There we go. That's another upgrade. There we go. Now it is a super lightweight boy. And I think one more race, and we'll get this thing up to max level, which I'm excited for. Hopefully we get to hear this just a little bit longer. I'm excited to see what the next vehicle will be as well. Ooh, Japanese Grand Prix. 12 laps of Tsukuba against the Viper. You know what? We can do that. We can do that. That's not an issue. That is not an issue at all. Alright, full send. Got a Lexus, Toyota out says, Nissan, oh, what is it? The Primera? Primera? Yeah, the Primera, I think. The Dodge Viper, you got the E90, M3. Yeah, the Nissan Primera. That is also was a very popular car in touring car racing. So that'll probably be our closest rival if the Viper could get out of our way. We just need to dive him going into the hairpin. I'm sure they totally won't be able to out-accelerate us on the back straight. I mean, they only have, 6 more cylinders than us. And like 5 more liters. Whoa, hey. No moving under braking, please. No moving under braking. Alright, there you go. There goes the Viper. Alright, come on. Let's see if we can't keep past the Primera. We might be able to keep up and catch the E30, but it'll be a tough one to ask. E30, it is an older vehicle, but it does have that rear-wheel drive, and it is still fairly powerful little inline 4. It's got a lot of motorsport pedigree in that Group A category, so we will have to see. We will have to see how much we can keep up. We also have another Type R behind us, absolutely putting the pressure on the Integra Type R, the DC5. Not quite as fast as the DC2. The DC5 does not have the double wishbones in the rear. It's got the multi-link suspension instead. But it is still quite quick. It also has the K series engine. So it's basically it's our sibling car. 2 Type R K series powered monsters of the road. Alright, but we gotta get back. We gotta get back around. Or maybe we can use the Integra Type R to catch up to the E30. They can get a better run. down the straights, we may be able to get a good suck off of them. Yes, give us a slipstream. Give us a suck. Big suck. And this will allow us to eventually catch up to that E30 BMW. Come on, chat. We need to cheer on the suck. There we go. And in a second, nice and smooth through the twisties. Yeah, I'm seeing that E30. It's getting a little bit closer each lap. Oh, I'm excited. I can taste that German bratwurst. I can taste that Bavarian cream roll. And I'm running out of food. Slipstream, go, yes. Slipstream, go. Although we're a little bit out of slipstream range now. We are a little bit out of the range of the suck. But we are still catching up to that E30. The OG M3. Well, not quite, because that's the Evolution 2. But the OG M3 generation anyway. Yeah, a little bit closer. Oh, when that Integra gets right up on there as well, it's gonna be a close battle. We're gonna get a front row seat to the battle between these two titans of automotive sporting. Front wheel drive and power versus rear wheel drive and maneuverability. Who will come out on top on this titanical circuit? I wish you could have full delta to every single vehicle. Like the Viper is massively pulling away. We have no chance against the Viper. But I want to see if we're gaining time on the E30 or if we are losing time. Because it seems like we're gaining, but I don't know about how much. That or we're keeping pace with them. Hopefully we're gaining. Yeah, definitely a fourth gear corner. Third gear, you're bouncing off the rev limiter. Fourth gear, you're bulking down just a little bit. Come on. I can see it. Yeah, the Integra is catching up to it as well. I think within a lap, they're going to be battling it out. And that's going to be good, because that's going to allow us to catch back up to both of them as well. They'll be slowing each other down. I don't think we'll be able to beat both of them, but I think we could probably outmaneuver and outdrive the E30. Gosh, I wish I knew what times it was running though. I wish I knew what times they were running. Gosh, we keep missing that apex by a mile. We gotta break earlier. But I'm just pushing hard, trying to keep pace with the Integra Type R and the E30 M3. Yeah, the Integra is definitely catching the M3. The question is, can we catch it quick enough to go for an overtake and potentially a podium spot? We're pushing. Our lap times are improving a little bit. And we have 5th and 6th way back there. So either way, we are solid in the points. That lap was a little bit slower. Let's try to get back into the 107s. Try to get back into there. We got 4 to go, 4 laps to go. So we still fighting. Oh, that Integra is right on the E30. Come on. Ah, 108 still. Come on. We gotta get up there. We gotta get up there. We gotta get back into 107s. 108s just ain't cutting it. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay, he's going for it now. He's going for it with just over 2 laps to go. Oh, if they slow each other down enough, we have the driving ability to get past the E30. Come on, this has got to be a faster lap. 7. Never mind, it's even slower. Come on, push. Oh, it just seems like no matter what we do, we just can't quite catch up. It's a shame. The Integra is fighting violently to slow down the E30, but they're about equally matched. And we're just struggling to hold on. There we go, a little bit better. About a half a second quicker that lap. Final lap. If they're gonna be going for something, they better do it now. But it doesn't look like it may. The chips are already falling where they may. Not much we can do right now except just put on a little bit of pressure and hope that maybe one of them or both of them, they get into each other. But with the lap quickly coming to an end, That does not seem likely. Oh! Integra went for a last lap dive. But it looks like the E30 is able to hold on. Very close finish. Very well fought to the both of the drivers ahead. Very valiant fight. A couple more laps. And I think that could have changed. Damn. Final lap was a best lap as well. Where was that speed for the rest of the race? Oh well. We did solid. We did alright. We did alright. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we get this thing leveled up. Yes. Level up time. We get one more race in the Accord Euro R. Let's go. Welcome, Mr. Midnight. Hope you're well. Oh gosh. Okay, we didn't get a whole lot of ranking points though, but that's alright. But how be things, Mr. Midnight? How be all the Lego? How be all the Lego games? Ooh, what can we enter? What can we enter as a final send off for the car? I've already done that. Yeah, Dragon Challenge. Let's go. Front wheel drive versus front wheel drive. So glad that Brandon Saga is in it. Yeah, 4-year contract extension. That's good stuff, right? That's a fairly long time in the realm of sports. Reggie, welcome to the stream. What's up, man? Nothing much right now. We are enjoying, for probably the final race. We are enjoying the beautiful Honda Accord Euro R with its K series engine, making a respectable 200 some horsepower. Yep, now the Niners just gotta pay trip. Best of luck with that one. Oh my word, this thing though handles like it's on rails. It's grippy. It's got great brakes. It's got great acceleration. Oh yeah, no, this will be easy. We're the favorite to win in this duel. And I appreciate the support. Bonk. Alright, a little bit less of a bonk. Get episode 5 Superstore. So now you just have episode 6 left, right? You just have Return of the Jedi. Which I know you said that one is the hardest of the bunch. That one, especially because the early missions are super long. So 120 minutes. Yeah, that one's pretty quick. You got a vehicle level there. Most of the levels are fairly straightforward. So 2 took 31. Again, it's got a vehicle level, which are usually fairly quick. The gunship rescue. Episode 327. Makes sense. That one, lot of boss battles, some decent vehicle sections. Episode 3 still got some of my favorite levels, so you got the boss battle with Grievous. And you also have the final boss battle between Obi-Wan and Anakin. And you got the starship. You got the starship mission as well. 5 took 52. Jeez, so with the exception of going from 2 to 3, they've all gotten longer and longer each level. Oh man, so it's gonna be a close call then for episode 6. Yeah, episode 5, I imagine Dagobah. Dagobah probably took quite a while. As well as Cloud City, with that one being a multi-parter. Both of those, I imagine, would probably took quite an extensive time. Thankfully, the Hoth missions aren't too long. Those ones are fairly short. But yeah. Dagobah and Cloud City are probably very long. Original trilogy levels is gonna be longer than the prequel levels. Yeah, it seems that way. They're trying to fit a lot more into a single level. And with Return of the Jedi, you have, you know, Jabba's Palace, which is fairly long. The Sand Barrage level, which takes a very long time. You have the Speeder Bike level, which is very long. The boss battle against Sidious isn't too bad, but everything else is like really long. Like even the Death Star Part 2 vehicle section is a long one. So yeah. Alright, everything here is level 10. So we go from multi-purpose, we go from a sporty medium sedan to a specialty car. It's not really noticeable when they're in separate games, when they're both. Yeah, and when they're both in one game, it's long. I guess it makes sense. A lot of the, you know, the original, the prequel trilogy games, they were there, you know, that one came first. So of course they'd, you know, have a little bit shorter story. Alright, let's get the random number generator out. And let's pull up the display capture. If it is a 1, it'll be the Mercedes SL 500, beautiful vehicle. If it is a 3, it'll be the 180SX. Let's see. It is a 1. Oh, so we get the beautiful SL 500, 300 horsepower, 5-liter V8. Beautiful piece of equipment. Let's see. Let's see what color options we got. Well, obviously we got your silvers, your bluish grays, all your German luxury car colors. You got your pearl white, which looks good. I'm actually gonna go with this grayish blue. That looks really good on this car. That looks really good. This car, it's got the robo roof and everything. Super fancy. Yeah. It's not the, you know, the AMG, but it is still very nice, very powerful vehicle. So I'm trying to rush through Return of the Jedi. Alright, good luck with that one, man. That one's long. That one is a long one. Ooh, we get a German car limited race. We're up against the Roof RAGT, the BMW Z4. And then we got some more pedestrian vehicles, your Golf R32s. Ooh, we're up against the CL55 though. Let's see how well the Mercedes, the SL500 goes. Let's do this. Yeah, already you got a really good rumble of the engine. No clutch, only the flippy floppy paddle shifters here. Ow. Right. Gotta remember, this is heavy. This is a very heavy car. It's got lots of straight line speed, but it is a little bit It requires a little bit of finesse. It requires just a little bit of... Hey, yo! Buddy, can you not? Can you not? Please? Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, man. This thing is beautiful. There we go, into, oh gosh. Alright, we gotta brake a lot earlier. Gotta remember this vehicle, it's got a lot of mechanical grip, but it is still heavy. Luckily, our first upgrade will be some weight reduction, which will really help this thing get a little bit lighter, a little bit more maneuverable. It's such a beautiful car, though. I absolutely love this generation of SL. Just, oh, it just looks so good. Alright, we're solid through the twisties. Back into the regular town. Beautiful German cars in this German village. On these cobbled streets. Yeah, that Z4 though, despite having half as many cylinders, is still right on our tail. It's gonna be a tough one. It's got a lot more maneuverability, but we have that straight line speed. German roadster versus German roadster. Yes. Easy. Oh gosh. Okay. Hi. You're sending it. On one hand, I appreciate that. On the other hand, wow. All right. Send it around the outside, and use that V8 power down the straight. Over 100 miles an hour. Only in third gear. Now in fourth. Up to 120 before we need to get onto the brakes to get around the corners. Brake early, down in a second. There we go, much better. The traction control system, it's not that intrusive either. Like, the vehicle's got plenty of grip, so you're not really breaking a whole lot of traction with this. It's doing a very good job of keeping us stable. There we go. Brake as we enter the town. Use a little bit of uphill to our advantage. Help us slow the car down. There we go. Alright, little graze of the brakes. Get on the inside. There we go. One more lap. Big push. Whoa. Alright, car got a little bit crossed up there. There we go. Oh, so close. Alright, we gotta get back in the front. Gotta absolutely yeet it through the kink. Get into the suck. Give me your suck, little BMW. Yes. Side by side. Out. There we go. Full send to the S's. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Down a gear, in a second. Back to the left. There we go. There we go. Yes. A little bit more. And in a second. Come on. There's the finish line. New fastest lap. The slipstream from the Z4 helped us. Yes. Oh, beautiful. The Mercedes is doing really well here. No upgrades though. Sad. Very sad. But hey, we got to drive on a track we haven't driven on in a little bit. Bergen Schlutsch. Bergen Schlutsch. Oh, we got a Mirage. A Mirage rally. And that's all 500 versus RX-7. Two rear-wheel drive powerhouses in the desert. Let's do it. Let's do it. I want to see what we can do. V8 versus rotary. Power versus lightweight. Fairly even so far heading into the first turn. Oh, that RX-7 has that maneuverability. Come on. Bonk. Alright, a little bit of a tap there, a little bit of a love tap. Come on, we don't want any of that. We're just gonna sit close to them until we get to the main straight. Then I can really use this vehicle's power. Right now we're getting outmaneuvered by the much lighter weight RX-7. This looks so weird, this car. Seeing high-powered rear-wheel drive sports cars racing in the desert. Oh, the TCS is struggling. The traction control system, it's detecting a lot of wheel spin. Oh, we keep getting stuck. We keep bogging down. Oh, no. Oh, we are struggling. Oh, this isn't good. We're actually losing to the RX-7. Oh, they got a better run out of that corner. Just goes to show that in off-road racing, lightweightness trumps power. Oh, that is disappointing. That is disappointing. That's alright. We learned. We learned. We learned our lesson. And we at least got a level up. Our ranking is gonna tank though. Our ranking is going to absolutely tank. Yeah, it went down by 4. Thankfully we have a free weekend to try to get some points. Go big or go home. Ooh, the New Year's Cup. Up against the SLR McLaren. Are you kidding me, game? YOLO. YOLO! Let's do it. We only have 1 level of upgrades, and it's just weight reduction. But it is also Autumn Hill, so you know, we might be able to make something work. Besides, one of the cars is really old. Whoa, okay, there goes the SLR. Jeez, just add like a bat out of hell. I love the little active arrow on the SLR McLaren as well. It's just so cute, the little air brake. Bonk. But yeah, that is one of the fastest vehicles in the game. Java's Palace took around 12 minutes. Yeah, that's about what you said it would, you were expecting it to take. So all in all, not terrible, but you do have to make up a little bit of ground. You got to do the next couple of them under 10 minutes. But yeah, that is rough. Just with the constantly respawning pig guards, the Gamorrean guards? Yeah, those things. It makes it very, very difficult. To do some of the puzzles and everything. Alright, sub 50-second lap time. Cutscenes are long. At least, okay, yeah, they don't count towards time, which is good. These guys are random chance towards upgrades. Okay, so no, how the upgrades work is your vehicle starts at level 1, alright? And every time you gain enough points, which is determined by basically initial vehicle value. Also lay in the slave outfit. I mean, IRL Carrie Fisher in the slave outfit. Did things to me as a kid. Yeah, wait until you saw the actual movies. Like I said, but no. So doing things like driving long distances, driving without any assist, driving with manual transmission, winning races, getting the fastest lap, that gets you more points. And doing things like oh yeah, action movie. I mean, even nowadays, slave layer is, yes. It's like Padme on the Geonosis Arena, you know, with the cut shirt, like, yeah. And then you had Ayla Secura as well in Star Wars Battlefront 2. That's why I enjoy playing Felucia so much. Despite the fact that the map itself was not that great. I'm like, ooh, hot twin lightsaber lady. Yes. I like it when they're blue. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically, the more points you get, the more you'll be able to upgrade your vehicle. Because once you pass certain thresholds, that'll be the thresholds for, you know, getting your first stage of weight reduction, your first tire upgrades and everything. And it's always the same. It's always in order. It's weight reduction, tire, power, all at level 1. Then weight reduction, tire, then power for level 2. Then weight reduction, then tire, then power for level 3. And so, you know, you want to make sure you level up your vehicle as much as possible. You want to get as many points as possible by driving long distance races as clean as you can, and hopefully getting fastest laps. But if you can't get a fastest lap, you know, it's still getting on the podium still gives you bonus points. And doing races without assists, like, you know, with manual transmission and everything, gives you bonus points as well. And all of that adds up to get some upgrades, which then make the races easier, which allows you to get more points for your car, which allows you to get more upgrades. Yeah, that's the order the upgrades go in. So for example, if you have a level 5 car, you know that it's already gotten basically 2 stages of weight reduction, 1 stage of power, and 1 stage of tire upgrades. If it's level 5. If it's level 8, you know it's got 3 stages of weight reduction, 2 stages of tires, and 2 stages of power upgrades. And level 10 is stage 3 for everything. Thank you. You're welcome. And yeah, that's kind of how the career mode works basically, is you get vehicles and you try to win races against much faster vehicles in order to win or a podium in as many of the RS events as you can, which can potentially give you special rewards and just really, you know, challenge you. We've basically beaten the career mode. I'm just doing this to enjoy every single vehicle that the game has to offer, because I've never actually 100%ed leveling up every single vehicle. And we're getting close. Like, we've already 100%ed the premium sedans and the multi-purpose cars. We're getting close to fully leveling up the compacts, as well as the competition cars. So pretty soon it'll just be specialty, sporty, and real sports cars, which are some of the faster cars in the game. Getting to really push them to their limits. I know we're still missing one of the race cars. That comes from victory in one of the RS events, and we just haven't gotten lucky enough to get that RS event to show up when we're in a vehicle that's fast enough to do it. But it is the BMW M1 competition coupe. You know, from the 80s that the F1 drivers used to race in as a support race for F1. And yeah, they were absolute monsters. Unfortunately, you can only race them in one-make races in Enthusiast. There's no other vehicle that can be really competitive with it or against it. So you're just hoping for the best. We're running really consistent laps. 2 to go. Basically about a minute and a half for this race, keeping a steady second place. The SLR is about to lap 6th and 5th place and 4th place. Holy moly. Like, if we had basically 2 or 3 more laps, we would, that SLR would be powering through the field. It's crazy some of the vehicles that we're up against. And even still, we're doing a solid second place. Mercedes 1-2 in the bag. Really showcasing that German power. Oh, I just barely missed a 49. Just barely missed a 49. And this car is beautiful. Oh, less beautiful when it hits the wall. Little bit less beautiful when it hits the wall. But hey, this is still solid. A solid second place. I wonder what third place was. If that was a Z4 or if that was one of the other vehicles. If it's a German 1, 2, 3, that'd be very impressive. I can't imagine it's a Corvette with the Corvette being so old. Never mind! Damn, and you say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. The Corvette was third place. Bravo. That's impressive. But in comparison, more modern vehicles against the old 70s Vet. That's good stuff. Anyway, we got some grippy boys. We got some grippy boys. And that'll be nice because the SL500 already has a very high level of mechanical grip anyway. So this would be real good. Looking at the Iceman Cup. No, thank you. Got a rear-wheel drive race, and we got a Pacific Challenge. And we got the Nürburgring Challenge. What else we have? Ooh, a one-make race. A one-make race with all the SL500s. Ormbergenschlucht. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, a bunch of thunderous V8 motors. Absolutely cracking down, laying rubber on this cobble street. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit tricky to overtake though. These cars are wide. These cars are powerful. And it's very easy to follow closely in them. They don't really have a whole lot of aero. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky. Try to work our way through the field. Can't really overpower them in the straights. And with them constantly bunching up in the corners. Oh, that's gonna make things difficult. Got two red ones, two silver ones, a green and a blue. There we go. Alright. There we go, up into fifth. Get a little bit of that suck. A little bit of that slipstream. Oh, good. The other silver one had a mistake. Now we just have the green. Oh, gosh, green's going for a move that never would work. There we go, up into second. There we go, there we go. Ow. Alright, there we go, up into first. Back into the village for the start of the final lap as well. Alright, the Great Pit of Carcoon took 10. Alright, so you still got about a 2-minute deficit you gotta make up. Thankfully, the final mission's fairly short, but you do have the speeder bike level, which is very long, as well as the Endor level. Both of those take very long. So hopefully you're able to get through that fairly quickly. But man, you're running the clock close. You are running the clock close. Oh, come on. Push now. There we go, up into the lead. Keeping it mostly clean through the kink. Yes. This is good. Oh! Alright, a little bit of understeer. Little bit of understeer through there. We don't want that. There we go. There we go. Just a little bit more through the twisties. To see the village up in the distance again. Absolutely beautiful. And there's the finish line. Let's go! Victory! Alright. Nice, a very solid lap. We got this. We got this. No upgrades though. It's a little bit disappointing. A little bit disappointing. No upgrades. Ow. But that's alright. Hopefully that means next race we will be able to get enough points to get some upgrades. Let's do the low end steering race. Yeah, we got an R33 Skyline GTR, but I don't think that'll be enough to beat it. Let's do this. Three, 2, 1. I just realized there's another SL 500. And an Accord Euro R. That's amazing. Duking it out side by side with the other SL 500. This is why I wish the game had a photo mode. That would have been a really cool picture. Two German cars dueling, heading into turn 1. Adachi, welcome. Why do I come into people talking about Star Wars and being horny? Yes. Look. Like you gotta admit, some of them Star Wars girls like, yeah. I mean, come on, Natalie Portman and 80s Carrie Fisher, like. Yes. Now you're tight. Fair enough. I mean, they're not quite my type either, but I still think they're hot. My type is still like the nerdy, bookish types. You know, like yes, give me the nerdy, give me the nerdy girls. Give me the tallies of the Mass Effect. People think Taylor Swift's top. She doesn't quite do it for me. She doesn't quite do it for me. The fact did you not say your wife is my type is a sad man? Okay, let me put it this way. My wife is very much a nerdy, bookish girl. With the glasses and the tiny adorableness. Like, she is definitely my type. 100%. 120%. She is my type. But that's kind of a given though, like if she wasn't my type, you know, like why marry her, you know? If she isn't your type, or if he isn't your type, you know, then why be in a romantic relationship? Someone get mad at that type of stuff. Nah, she knows I have a type. She also knows that she fits in that type. Some people just don't want to be lonely, so they marry with anyone. I guess, but then like, if the only purpose is just to not be lonely, like you're not gonna really have a whole lot in common with them. If you don't find them attractive as well, then it's gonna be like, well then what do you do? Like obviously you need to have some level of, you know, mental, you know, attraction to each other physically, but also you need to have like, you know, mental compatibility. I know a guy who said that. It's confused with that. I mean, to each their own. Like you're free to do what you want and everything, and that guy's free to do what he wants. But I personally don't quite see the logic behind it. Like it doesn't seem like a very stable relationship. But I also may not be the best one to comment on like relationship stuff and everything. As different people are different and have different things and different needs and all of that, so what works for me may not work for someone else. I feel like it was a waste of time and money when Mr. Teaser. I pity the fool! I pity the fool that don't know nothing about the economy. That was a horrible Mr. T impression. What even was that, Isaac? What even was that, Isaac? See, this is why I don't do impressions. This is why I don't do impressions, because my impressions are pretty terrible. This is why I ramble on and on about random car facts and everything, because I'm a walking encyclopedia of vehicles and cars stuff. I like the voiceovers. I mean, it's fun to do, but I'm no Hollywood voice actor. I'm not gonna get a voice acting gig in a game or whatever. Like you're not gonna hear my voice doing that. Oh, nice. Mercedes 1 and Mercedes 3. Not too bad. Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. Yes. You know what's crazy? It's just how long this generation of the SL class lasted. It lasted for almost a decade. Like, holy cow. Like, granted. It went through multiple iterations, multiple different versions, so many different engines, everything from V6s to V12s. So, you know it's got some good stuff. Another cool thing is the SL, this generation of the SL was also used as a safety car for Formula 1. If you remember that time period of Formula 1, yeah, it was used in F1 as a safety car, which is really cool. Over 4-liter race. As long as folks are broken rich, cars last forever. Yes! And as long as people love them as well, like, as long as people have an enthusiasm for these wonderful machines, cars are forever. I like cars. Cars are great. Yes! The battle of the V8s at Tsukuba Circuit. Oh my word, this thing. Oh my gosh, they're going 3 wide behind us. We don't want that. Actually we do, because it'll slow them down. And it'll keep them on their toes so we have clear air. And that's exactly what we need. Oh my gosh, this thing is so smooth. This V8, the 5-liter V8, just absolutely. Yeah, with the level 1 power card, you can hear just a little bit more rumble to the exhaust. Oh gosh, we gotta brake way earlier. Oh, that's gonna cause us massive pain. Yeah, so brake early. We gotta brake way early because this thing is still a bit of a chungus. This thing's a little bit of a big chungus. And it shows in its braking and cornering performance. It's got a lot of grip, but it's still, you can feel it kind of chucking its weight around. Amogus big chungus. There's a big chungus among us. We still need another Gus meme in 2024. In 2020, it was Amogus. What was it, 2022? It's either every 2 years or every 4 years we get another Gus meme. Like the year is over halfway over, and we're missing a Gus. We are missing a Gus. Quick, someone meme Gus from Breaking Bad. Someone meme Gus from Breaking Bad. Oh my gosh, this thing. The rumbly V8s. I love the sound of V8s. I love the sound of most engines. It just sounds like victory. And another one meme from Breaking Bad. Water. Put your dick away, water. We're not doing that right now, water. Oh, we're talking about the water falling on in the sand gif. Water. The falling and the dino one. Jesse, what the heck are you talking about, Jesse? Jesse, we need to cook, Jesse. Jesse, where's Rachel, Jesse? I watched Rachel die, Jesse. 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 Oh gosh, I am unhinged today. I apologize. Oh, in the car one. Hank! Sonic has contributed nothing to inflation. Hank, don't look up Sonic inflation. Hank! God, Speeder Showdown was long. Yeah, it is. And the Ender one is also long. Like, the only one that's moderately short is the final boss. And even then, that's a multi-parter with many puzzles and everything. Need to Sonic me with Hank. Hank! Based on Sonic 3. We have Knuckles as John Wick. Johnny Silver Knuckles. We have Johnny Silver Knuckles. Wake the heck up, Sonic. We have a city to hog. What's the difference in Night City between a criminal and a legend? Getting cock. Why do you come? If I want your body, I'll fucking... Welcome. Someone just do an animation of Shadow the Hedgehog, but with all the sus Johnny Silverhand quotes, and then add the cyberpunk music on top of that. Make it the ultimate crossover. This is too unhinged to clip at all. Just link the full video. Just be like, Isaac Umbras finally lost it. Derpy Maryland engineer finally loses last remaining bit of sanity. Time to go to the nut house. That's good water. I love being hydrated. Being hydrated is the best, man. I'm feeling better. I just need to get rid of this cough. That's the only thing that's left is this cough. Everything else is perfectly fine. It's a bit rude, ain't it, to put a knife in my chest. It's a bit rude, ain't it? Oi, mate, you got a license for that knife? Oi, mate, you got a license to be asking me about my licenses? Bollocks. Well, you got me there. I do not have my license for asking about licensing. Speaking of license, I need to renew my TV license. Because let's be honest, who actually willingly pays for the BBC? And no, I'm not talking about that kind of BBC. Okay, there are people that pay for BBC, but not that kind of BBC, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, they're not paying for the British BBC. Isaac, why are you like this? Please, if you were choking right now from the audacity of my stupidity, just get a chair, position your diaphragm over like the top of the chair, and then use your arms to just like squeeze yourself until whatever food or water comes out of your face hole. If that doesn't work, go bang on your neighbor's door and get them to call 911. Why am I like this? I don't know. It's been a long year. I feel like I have aged a decade in a single year. With everything that has happened. Holy moly, I feel like I have aged a decade in a single year. I'm hoping for some good times soon. Because it has been a rough year. It has been a rough year. 2024 has kicked the absolute crap out of me. And I'm just being a silly bean to cope. Good times getting tired, getting crazy. Yeah. Hopefully more good times in the future. Hopefully more good times in the future. I might be able to finally just kind of deal with the craziness that's going on in the life and come to terms with some of it. It seems like basically the winter to all the way through spring, it was just one thing after another, and then like summer was just trying to find my feet again. Yes, I just know the good times theme. Good times theme. My brain might be not braining right now, so I'm not remembering it. I'm not remembering it. But yeah. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Let the good times roll. Good times theme. I'll have to look that up after this race. I may not actually recognize it. That may be one piece of pop culture that I have not assimilated into my personality yet. That might be one aspect of pop culture. Ah, I'm getting hustled. Okay, yeah, I remember a little bit of it now. Yeah, I haven't seen Good Times though, but it's starting to like I'm starting to get it. Yeah. Hanging in jazz. Yeah. I think it's something like that. It goes kind of something like that. I'll have to actually look it up. Only for it to then become the next earworm that gets stuck in my head. I already have Magic Dirt's Get Ready to Die from GTA Lost in the Damned stuck in my head. Cause that song, you know, one, it's got that, you know, the very quick guitar riffs, very short song, and kind of repetitive chorus. So I'm like, yeah. Wait, how do I can't unremember it. It's stuck. All right, let's see. Okay, I remember this. Yes. Okay. Oh, the demon save. Yes. Alright, our ranking numbers increased just a little bit as well. Oh my god, I just sing Rip Johnny Klivitz. Yeah. Yeah. Dude has had a rough... Dude's had a rough life. Dude has had a rough life. Got betrayed by pretty much everyone he trusted. Ripperoni and cheese. Alright, let's see how well we can do here. High-speed ring, not high-speed ring. Speedyapolis ring. Full straight line speed of the SL500. A little over 300 horsepower, 5-liter V8 engine. The M113. Oh, such a powerhouse. I will say that the SL, this generation of the SL series, I like it post facelift more than pre facelift. Post facelift, it looks a little bit more modernized. Pre facelift, it looks still kind of stuck in the early 2000s. Granted, both still look really, really good, but the post facelift version really looks good. Really has that, you know, that kind of more modern vibe. Then of course you have the SL65 AMG Black Series with the wide body kit and all the aero bits on it. That just looks like a completely different car. Absolutely massive performance. But either way, the SL500 are really good. The SL65 AMG as well. Absolute beast of a car. The V12 twin turbo, making 600 horsepower out of a grand touring car. Only have 12 minutes of. Oh gosh, are you at least in the final stage? Are you in the final stage? Please tell me you're at least fighting the Emperor now. Otherwise, I'm not sure you'll be able to do it. Dates. Nah, this is Indianapolis. Different 500-mile race. But welcome, Petra. Hope you're doing well. Jedi Destiny. Okay. So this is the boss battle against the Emperor. This one should only be about like 5 minutes. This one should be fairly quick. And then the final one is the Death Star. The Death Star one. But yeah, that's tough. Beating it in just an hour. Daytona, let's go away. Daytona. Dun, dun, dun. I thought it should be easy to torpedo spawn. Yeah, but it's gonna be a bit of a luck-based mission, so best of luck, man. Hope it goes well for you. You know about the new Tokyo Extreme Racer announcement? Yes! I'm excited. I am excited. I'm hoping it's a good game. I am praying it's a good game. We want Tokyo Extreme Racer back. And better than ever. I'm hoping we get more information soon on it. It's coming 2025. So quite a few games that I'm excited for slotted to release in 2025. GTA 6, Tokyo Extreme Racer. That's some of the good stuff. That's some of the good stuff. You got the new Assetto Corsa game slotted to release in 2025 as well. If you like your sim racers and everything. Hoping we still got a lot of JDM cars. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna be managing to get the licenses for vehicles. Vehicle licensing nowadays is super expensive, and with Genki being kind of not the wealthiest company, I wouldn't mind if they went with kind of like the serial numbers filed off versions of the cars as well. I know not everyone likes that, but like, if you need to, I could totally understand. But oh my gosh, if the game does well, maybe a Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift game as well to kind of tie it in. I wonder how many characters are going to be making a return in the new Tokyo Extreme Racer. Like, are we going to get some of like the classics like Jintai or Bloodhound or Betrayal, Jackknife, or any of that? It'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting. Which is better, 0 with... Ooh, tough one. The handling is better in 3. You get a lot more road to drive in 3. I like just how many opponents there are in 3. But 0 has a much better variety in opponent AI. 0 has a lot better the vehicle customization. Just because, and a much better vehicle list. Also, you have a lot more interactive world in 0 with the speed cameras and the traffic that changes lanes and is more than just the standard yellow bus. So that is a tough one. I say objectively 3 is better. But 0 is more fun to go back and replay, I think. But the next 6 Extreme Racer may have DLC. Maybe, but I wouldn't know. I'm not sure they do that. We'll just have to wait and see. Right now, we quite literally know nothing except for rumors. We literally know nothing except for the fact that it's slotted to release in 2025. When exactly 2025? We don't know. Could be winter 2025, could be spring, could be summer. We don't know. Will it get delayed? Maybe. We don't know. 8 minutes left. Final mission. Oh, you're cutting it close. Good luck, man. You got this. But yeah, 0's got a much more variety of traffic vehicles and more variety of racer vehicles as well. That's one of the benefits of not having licensed cars, is you can get away with having more vehicle variety. So I don't know. It really depends. Really depends on what you want out of a racing game. I think the R33 GT has a balance but compared to the R32 and R34. It's definitely a more underrated vehicle compared to the other two. But I wouldn't say it's balanced. I'd say it's kind of just a lesser R34. Because it's still a lot heavier than the R32. But it doesn't really have the aero that the R34 has, or the technology that the R34 has. This is kind of a reason why it's a bit more underrated compared to the other two. It just doesn't quite hold up. Granted, it does have a little bit more racing pedigree with, you know, racing with the four-wheel drive system in Super GT. But it's, you know, There's a reason it's kind of the forgotten Skyline. At least of the four-wheel drive Skylines, anyway. Like, the R34 is the R34 with all the technology, all the extra aero. You know, it has that sports car pedigree. And also you had, you know, the Falcon tire version that raced in the Nürburgring 24. That was really, really quick. Yeah, the Fast and the Furious, you know, main character car vibes. Would I like to race it up? Was it either against it or actually driving it? It'd be kind of fun to actually drive, but I'd be a little bit terrified. It's a very powerful vehicle in a fairly lightweight chassis without a whole lot of aero components to keep it on the road. So it really depends. A little bit of air time at Flug Plots. Oh! Understeer for days. Understeer. Understeer no bueno. Oh, the Nordschleife is such a great track to run on, though. Absolutely terrifying in anything faster than like a road-going car. Especially like GT3s feel terrifyingly quick here. Like they do not feel safe to drive here. GT4s feel alright. Touring cars feel fine. But GT3s are a little bit scary. Racing about two of the Fast and Furious cars. Yeah, Leon's Skyline, the yellow R33, and then Vince's Maxima. I do like the side exit exhaust on Vince's Maxima. That is a cool feature. Then you have Letty's S14 as well, which is a really nice looking car. Half of Dom's crew eventually just switched to muscle cars. Like Letty and Dom both were like, you know what? Mopar or no car, fam. Whereas Brian's always been kind of the tuner guy. Like, you saw Brian drive a muscle car like once in Too Fast, Too Furious with the Yenko Camaro. And then in every other movie and everything, he's been primarily, you know, tuner cars. I'm gonna complain about the Hot Wheels version of Vince's Maxima not being accurate. I mean, to be fair, Vince's Maxima was fairly detailed. So it makes sense that some detail would end up getting lost. I mean, I guess the SVT Lightning for Harry's truck in the first movie is also muscle car. And I guess during the vault heist in Fast 5. But like, most of the time Brian has primarily been a tuner guy. either in usually Supras or Skylines. Got something a little bit different in the Fast and the Furious. But even then, like, his first car there was the blue Skyline. And after that got torched, it was the Impreza. Much granted, the Impreza's an underrated Fast and the Furious car. That one looks really cool with the pinstriping and the silver, red, and black. Like, that looks nice. And the fact that it's, you know, a rally car with a lot of off-road driving in that, you know, in that movie, it makes sense that that is, you know, it becomes, you know, one of the main character cars. Claim that the model of the Maxima itself wasn't the 99 Maxima. Yeah, no, it's not a Zafiro. It's more of like a Maxima slash Sentra. Because it's front wheel drive, and the Zafiro or the Infiniti i30 was rear wheel drive, I thought. So it's, you know, it's gotta be a Maxima. Maxima slash Sentra. There we go, through the twisties. Brake just at the sign on the left. Keeping it nice and cool, like a cucumber, around this twisty German track. I can't wait to see how fast this thing will go down the back straight. We gotta pick up some good speed there. Ooh, a little bit of understeer. Thankfully, we had a wide runoff. A wide runoff to really kind of extend the distance. Yeah, like the Maxima is still a cool vehicle. Oh gosh, understeer. Understeer for days. Gotta be careful. This thing is still a very heavy car. Like it is a chunky boy. I mean, no Hot Wheels car is ever going to be 100% accurate to, like, you know, the movie car and everything. They're going to take a little bit of creative liberty for ease of manufacturer and all of that. There's going to be a little bit less detail in some of the vehicles. Like, you know, that's just how Mafia works. You did it. Oh, how much time did you have to spare? How much time did you have to spare? I was trying to keep track and I'm like, ooh, he's got 8 minutes left. And it's been like 5 or 6 minutes. With only a minute to, oh my word, GG. Bravo. Yeah, Nissan Maxima, they're not bad cars. The back when Nissan was still, you saw decent build quality and made some decent vehicles. Nowadays though, Nissans are pretty rough. Nowadays, Nissan's a loan company, a subprime loan company that allows you to buy cars. Their entire business strategy is basically sell to anyone with a pulse. Give them incredibly high interest rates, and then when they don't pay it back, repo the crap out of the car and hope they haven't torched it. Yeah, the S14. That one's nice. That one is very nice. There we go. Level up time. Alright, one more race. One more race to level this up to level 10. And then we get to see the sporty cars. Hopefully something good from there. Hopefully something really good from there. Let's do this, chat. Ooh, the advanced match. Yeah, it's the older generation. Oh, it's the older S14. So it has the weird looking bumper. Plus also the body kit on it is a little bit, you know, has not aged well. At the time it was cool, but nowadays it's not aged as well. Ooh, four-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive at Marco Strata. One final send-off with the Mercedes. I mean, Mia Integra doesn't even like show up that much in the original movie. It's just kind of there. Like, it showed up a lot more in a lot of the deleted scenes, but like for the most part, she's like the car is just like an occasional set piece. So it's kind of hard to be underrated when it's not even there. Like, yeah, it's cool, it's an Integra, but like, you don't get to see it do anything. Like, I don't even think you get to see it driven at all. Unlike the rest of Dom's crew and their cars, you get to see them at least doing something. You know, you get to see Letty's rage, you get to see, you know, Dom quite a bit with the RX-7. Again, the Super being, you know, one of the main star cars. Jesse losing, you know, the Jetta. Yeah. But like, you don't really see, like, you can barely even remember what kind of like customizations the Integra had. I think it was blue, but I don't remember. I don't remember. Cause it literally only showed up in like one scene parked in front of Dom's house or something. Like, unless you go into the deleted scenes, you wouldn't even know it's like, it's Mia's car. You're just like, oh, it's some other guy from like Dom's group or whatever. Some other person from Dom's group. Oh my word, we're pulling out a massive gap. Yeah, and of course, streets closed, Pizza Boy. The one thing the Skyline's known for. Nice and easy. Nice and easy through the twisties. Keeping this thing off of the walls. Oh, I absolutely love Marco Stratas, of course. The death chicane, the beautiful lights reflecting off of the Mediterranean. All of the cool, you know, the rain effects. It is just really, really nice. Though the ship in the harbor with all the lights there as well. Like, it looks... Oh, it looks so good. It just hits right. You know? It just hits right. Alright, one more lap. Big push. GTR versus NSX in a circuit race. Who's gonna win? Probably the NSX. Both are about equal in power. Assuming both are stock, probably the NSX. You get the mid-engine maneuverability. You get the lighter chassis of the NSX. Like, unless it's a lot of really, really tight corners, where the GTR can really use its four-wheel drive power, the NSX has the weight advantage. And again, you know, about equal in power. Plus it has the responsiveness of that, you know, the naturally aspirated V6. So my money's on the NSX. But again, it depends on track, car, driver, all of that stuff. But assuming, you know, stock from the factory, equal drivers, fairly standard racing circuit like Suzuka or Fuji or whatever, yeah, I'm rooting NSX. There we go, more power. More power, baby. More power, baby. Yeah, more power, baby. Alright. Let's swap our car and we can do a couple more races. I mean, there's not a whole lot of data on this car at Emirate 2. So, I'd still probably say NSX, but again, you're talking about, you know, a vehicle, a production car, granted a limited number production car, versus a full-on, you know, like tuner, you know, one-off or like, you know, super limited production, you know, tuner car. It's not exactly an even matchup. Speaking of Japanese cars, we do have two potential Japanese cars, either the Lancer Evo or the Subaru Legacy. If it's a 3, it'll be the Legacy. If it's a 1, it'll be the Evo 7. And if it's a 2, it is the Alpha 147. Oh, yes! The Alpha! And of course, like every Alpha, it's gotta be in red. It's gotta be in red. It just, bellissimo. Bellissimo, molto bene. Beautiful car. Alright, let's adjust this a little bit. Get a little bit more acceleration. Alright, let's do a couple races in the Alpha, and then we can end the stream. But oh my word. This is beautiful. Oh, we even get an Italian car limited race. Yes! Oh, look at all the Alphas and Lancias. Yes, beautiful Italian cars on this beautiful Italian circuit in the daytime. So we get to see the beautiful Mediterranean coast. We get to see all this beautiful Italian architecture. And of course, all these beautiful Italian cars absolutely duking it out. Game took you 33.5 hours, 100%. That's a solid amount of time. That is a very solid amount of time. Holy moly. GG though. GG on the 100%. Out. Lancia, you don't need to break that early. Come on, let's touring car it. Full hopping over the curbs. Pure bellezza, yes, beautiful car. I love my Italian cars. That's why in the IMSA Michelin Pilot Cup, where it's the GT4s and the TCRs, I like rooting for the little Alfa Romeo in the TCR category. Such a cute little car. And I absolutely love it. It's fighting against some of the larger manufacturers like Honda and Hyundai and Audi. And sometimes it's able to just put up the good fight. And I just love TCR racing in general. You have to really, you know, elbows out. You know, close quarters, touring car racing. It's an absolute blast. Alright, come on. Nice and gentle. There we go. Boom. Sub-minute lap time. Use a little bit of the trail braking onto the cobbled section. Yes. Oh my gosh, we're pulling a massive gap over the next Alfa Romeo. The SZ. You don't really see the SZ that much in racing games, so it's cool that it's in Enthusia as a potential vehicle to get. Yes. Come on. Give me speed. Oh, even stock, it sounds pretty good. It's got the beautiful little inline 4. And this hot hatch is really hot. It's a spicy Italian hot hatch. It is a spicy Italian hot hatch. Oh, absolutely loving this thing. Oh my gosh, you may actually end up lapping some of the cars. That's a downside, is while we are quite good at Marco Strata, the AI just doesn't quite keep pace with us. It struggles a little bit. It struggles just a little. So we just gotta push, we just gotta work hard. Let's see how many people we can lap. We got 3 laps to go. After this, we got time for one more race, I think. In the wonderful little Alfa Romeo. Gosh, I love this thing. Wish we got more Alfa Romeos in the States. Like some European cars, I'm like, yeah, probably for the best we never got them. They never would have sold well, but some of these Alphas, oh my word. Such cool cars. Man, that basically comes to a complete stop there for that corner. The heck? Come on, you can pass the old 70s. You can pass the old 70s rally car. We can pass the old 70s rally car easy peasy. We got 2 more laps to go. We might be able to lap one more driver. Now the question, is it the Delta Integrale? Is it the Delta Integrale? Or what other car could it be? I know it's not the SZ, because SZ is in second. Or could it be the Alpha Coupe? I forget the exact name of it, but it's the one with the V6. I don't know. We will find out. Is it gonna be the Lancia or is it gonna be the Alpha? The red Lancia or the silver, I believe, Alpha. Oh, one more lap to go. Last chance to push to try to see. So we had to feed the kitty cat. I gotta feed the bestest bean. Gotta give lots of little head pats. Gotta give lots of pats to the bean. Gotta pet the bean. Best bean. All beans are good beans. Unless they're punks, in which case they're punk beans. Oh, it is the Delta. So that means we have an Alfa Romeo lockout. 1, 2, 3 on the podium. With the Alfa 147, then the Alfa SZ, and then finally the Alfa Romeo Coupe. The Alfa Romeo Coupe. Come on. One more turn. One, two. Boom, almost fastest lap. Close. Especially considering the fact that we had to lap someone. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Not too shabby. Alright. We get some level ups. Yes. Little bit of a lighter Italian sausage roll. Alright, one more race. We got time for one more race. Let's do it. Let's see what we can enter. Ooh, the Tsukuba Championship. Maybe. Let's got a front wheel drive race. Let's do the Tsukuba Championship. It's gonna be a little bit tough as the RS cars are indeed very quick. They are heavily tuned, and we only have a level 1 upgrade. But it is wet. So we may be able to really kind of stick it to them. I know the four-wheel drive cars in the wet are gonna have the crazy acceleration. That Subaru got a lot of off-road time. Oh, the Subaru is holding us up. Come on! Oh, don't send it up the inside, buddy! Yeah, don't send it up the inside in that corner. That is not a passing point. This is, though. There we go. The downside is the Impreza. Oh, the Impreza backed out a little bit. They couldn't get past because they had the Civic on the inside. So now time to chase down. Time to chase down the Delta. Yes. Oh gosh, alright, we got a Civic behind us. That Civic is very spicy. Run a defensive line here. Make them go around the outside. Yeah, that's good. They're gonna fall back into the clutches of the Legacy. And we're right there with the Delta. Two spicy Italian hot hatches, nose to tail. Going down the back straight. Come on! Big push now. Yeah, the boxy Delta, giving us lots of draft. It's lots of that suck. Oh boy. Alright, Civic is looking. Oh gosh. Oh, you're trying to make it 3 wide. That ain't gonna work, buddy. Oh, and having to defend our line against the Civic, it's gonna make us lose ground to the Delta. It's also gonna allow the Legacy to catch us up. Oh man, 4-way fight for first place. It's gonna make things real spicy on this wet, absolutely soaked track. Oh, come on. Oh, the Civic had to back out on the corner. That's gonna give us a little bit of breathing room. It's gonna give us a little bit of breathing room to catch up to the Delta and hopefully make a move going into the hairpin. What hairpin? They're all hairpins, Isaac. The super tight hairpin. That is where we can really consistently make a lot of moves against the opponents. As they're a little bit slow through the Dunlop corner, and then the subsequent left-hander, a little bit slow through here. So we can really gain a lot of time on them. There we go. If we can hold this position, that means the Civic's gonna have to try to get past the Delta. And the Delta with this acceleration is gonna make it real difficult for the Civic. The Civic is also gonna have the Legacy behind. 2 4-wheel drives, 2 front-wheel drives, 2 Italian cars, 2 Japanese cars. Like getting on a Noah's Ark 2x2 through this soaked Tsukuba circuit. Yes! Alright. Alright, we're good. Ooh, the Civic is fighting. The Civic is fighting. Alright, come on. A little bit of a push. Try to build a gap now. As it is now a 3-way battle for a second. Although that Civic is the fastest of that 3, and they are in second. So it is going to be a tough ask to hold them back. It is going to be very tough to hold them back. Come on. There we go, that's another lap down. Halfway. Uh-oh. That's not good. A little bit of understeer in the turn 1. Alright, run a defensive line into the next hairpin. If they're gonna pass us, they're gonna have to go around the outside. Neighbor's cat, he likes your cat. Yeah, I saw that picture of the 2 cats just resting on the chairs next to each other. Absolutely adorable. Cute little kitties. I love cats. They're just so adorable, and they make cute noises. And their little paws. And they're so warm as well. Cute little warm beans. So they make great weighted heated blankets where you're just lying in bed, and all of a sudden you just have a little, you know, 7 to 12 pound weight on your chest, just, you know, curled up, nice and warm, purring even, and you're like, your heart just melts. Unless you have a very thin cover and then they start trying to knead you. In which case, ow, claws hurt. Don't do that, please. It's still adorable, but the murder mittens are very painful. Oh gosh, alright. All the legacy's going for some wild dives now. Oh. Oh. Alright, we have a battle on our hands again. We have a battle on our hands. Civic Type R versus Alpha 147 versus Subaru Impreza Legacy. I don't know why I said like Impreza there. I was being silly. Wait, no, not the Impreza. I'm being double teamed by Type R's. Oh, that's not good. I'm being double teamed by Type R's. Oh, come on. Alright, we're down on power compared to the K20, the K series engine. Out of the Integra behind. A little bit better run. Oh, yeah, I had a much better run through the sweeper. That's not good. Went from first to third in 2 laps. We gotta make our way back. But man, front-wheel drive cars are absolutely dominating this race. The 4-wheel drives just cannot keep up. Oh man. Coming down to almost the final lap. We should be able to make a podium. But I want to see if we can't go for that 1 spot higher. There we go. Yeah, that straight line speed of the Hondas. I don't think we have much that can match it. We definitely don't have much that can match it. Yeah, running consistent 112s now. Not quite as fast as the 111 we did. But we're putting in good times. A solid podium will get us the points we need. And potentially another upgrade for the Alpha. Ah, such is life, such is life. Well done to the 2 Hondas, winning on home turf. GG on that front. GG on that front. Good stuff. Still, that was some solid battles. really good fight all the way through. A shame we lost at the end, but that was some great battling, some great fighting. Just to show that even the AI can put in some good fights. Nice. Alright. Let's make sure we save, and now let's end the stream. It is getting late. It is almost midnight where I am. And I need to get up fairly early in the morning. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to be ending this stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what went well in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what have been poorly so I could fix it in the future. With that being said, I'm Isaac Umbras. And wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you, may it be a great time. And I hope to see you all in the next stream. Until then, take care everybody. Bye bye.